Good Grumpical Monday, everyone, and how the grump are you, and how was your weekend? Mine was grumptastic. My lug and we got invited to go to the Brevard County Zoo and bring some mocks and animal mocks and things like that. Hey, Manatee. Rob was here earlier. He'll probably be back in a sec. Good to see you, Manatee. I had to get to him because this is one of those ones that's, you build one or the other, and I feel like Creature just didn't get enough love in the movie. He was always abused. But so I got two of them at my Walmart, and I can build both. And they're only, like 200, 300 pieces, so it's not much. So I'm trying to make it a little longer. But on some news, this may be the last stream for a couple weeks. We've got so many things coming up. We are hosting 2 foreign exchange students. August 1st, the first one comes in. August 7th, the second one comes in. So one will be coming with me to the Tampa Lego Convention for a day, and then my wife will be bringing the other one so he can enjoy the convention, and then they're all three going to leave so that I'll have Sunday of the convention. I think that's the scheduling for that one. And so a lot of Mondays and stuff, we're going to be focused on the school stuff that they're going to be involved with. So I'll still do Instagram because that's really easy. Take a picture, do some quick typing and all that. But streaming on Monday nights is going to get a little harder now. We haven't had teenagers in the house in quite a long time. So, but other than that, that's the news I have for that. So sorry, Manatee. I'm sorry, buddy. It's just we got a lot going on. And I'm still going to be hitting the convention scene and doing all that I can. And, of course, Manatee, whenever you want to go to Cheesecake Factory, Olive Garden, or one of those other many fabulous places that we go to, I'm down for that. You know that. So, a little bit of stickers. And so just know I'm still down for that no matter what. So I know it kind of hurts, but it's only because we'll turn that way though. You guys can see both sides. Because, like I said, we're dealing with the foreign exchange students. One is named Leonard. He goes by Lenny. He's from Germany, Munich, Germany. The other one is Alfredo, and he's from Italy. Don't know where because I don't speak Italian. But no, they speak English. But we've talked to him a few times. Looks like there's only 4 bags. But there's poor Creature's book, so I'm going to leave his book right here. So I'll open him up. So there's only 4 bags, so not bad. So I'll do Dobby first. But yeah, so it'll just be for a little bit until I get a schedule down with them, like once they're in school. And for a newer set, it still has plastic clear bags. Interesting. So once I get them settled into school, they got their activities, their events, and their thing, and then they meet friends and stuff like that. Then I can easily pick up the streaming again and maybe even have them as guests, like I did with my daughter. So it's only for a little bit. It's only until for the first month of school. I promise. Manatee, don't leave me, friend. But no, it's just for the first month of school until we get everyone familiar with because Munich, Germany is huge. I think Alfredo lives near a big city, not a big city like Munich, but like a big. Not like an Orlando-sized city, but a smaller, big town, small city kind of feel. So we're out here in the middle of the woods, so it's going to be a culture shock for multiple reasons. So yeah. But other than that, I mean, if less things work out smoothly, and this and that, and maybe I come on even before the month's over. We'll have to just see how it goes. But yeah. So that's the news for that. But other than that, I'm still going to be trying to do things with the log. I'm still going to be doing convention stuff. So, but it'll get us focused with those guys, get them settled in, and then I can get back to scheduled programming. Can't wait for the Tampa show. Hope can finally get an award. I've already got one from Tampa once. right here. There it is. I didn't put the tiki god on it. So I'm not worried about it worse. I just got to actually finish up the popcorn maker. I kind of popped the top on it a little, so I've got to redo some things on it. And yeah, but it should be done for Tampa, that's for sure. Valkyrie, let's see, spoil them by getting them into Lego Hobby. Yeah, but then I got to spend more money. See, that doesn't make sense. No, I think Lenny already likes Lego because he's from Germany, and you know they're cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs for Lego. So, Grumpy, have fun with teenagers. My family hosted a foreign exchange student for a whole year. My parents, sister, brother-in-law, myself, and I blasted them. Yeah, one's here for 5 months. The Italian, he's here for 5 months. That way he gets back, he can graduate with his friends. And the German is here for 10 months. So he's here for a whole school year. So it feels a little weird that we passed, you know, the background. I mean, I shouldn't say that. It makes me sound like I'm a criminal. But to be like now responsible for not just someone's kid, but like someone's kid whose family's thousands of miles away. That's, you know, one thing. My kids being responsible, that was easy, you know. They're mine, but someone else's for that long period of time, we'll see, I guess. But no, I was kind of really surprised when my wife first told me about it. She was like, I have this great idea of doing this. And I'm like, you know, I didn't know what to think of it. But I think this will be interesting. After all, my mother is Berlin German, and her whole family is from Berlin, Germany. So at least I've got some kind of connection that way with Lenny already. And that's kind of cool. But it's just, I don't know. It's a little scary. Be responsible for other people's belongings. But who knows? Maybe one's into Lego and he can like show me some techniques I don't know. And I mean, they're both going to meet a lot of people in Tampa. I mean, Rob, they'll meet you and your mom. They'll meet the Erickson brothers. You know, so they're going to get a good experience the first week they're here. But I'm going to try to take them. I'm going to try to even like weasel my way into taking them to the Jacksonville Iceman hockey team. It's a minor pro team. And take them to a couple of those games, get them into hockey. They're really big. I know they're big into the FIFA World Cup and stuff like that. But yeah. But let's show them hockey. Get to it, young man. Get them to bring a bunch of Lego. I know. I should ask them, how far are you from? Because where is the factory from? Or factory at? I know Munich is West Germany because my mom's Berlin, East Germany. But yeah, I know Munich and Frankfurt are West German. Like Frankfurt's Northwest. If I remember right. Something like that. He is flying out of Munich. Well, yes, he's flying out of Munich. It's a big city. But I mean, like, they're going to have a culture shock just flying into our states. What, Miss Grumpy, if you're still watching, which one has already been to Florida once? But he doesn't want to do, what's funny, he's been here once and he doesn't want to do any of the touristy stuff. I was like, yes. Been there, done that, don't want to do it. Oh, fair enough. Okay, so the Italian has already been to Florida once. But yeah. He's like, I don't want to do the touristy stuff. Yes, I'll take you on some trails. We'll just take you around, different river areas and things like that. Yeah. And the good thing is that one of them speaks, I think Lenny speaks Italian as well as German, so at least they can actually understand one another. But they do speak English, so it'll be exciting. Hopefully I give him like a good idea. He comes up with it 10 years later, like Elon Musk rich, and he's like, for that great idea of yours, here's some money. Oh, kid. Funny. Would be funny. He's been there 3 times. Oh, okay, well, now he's just showing off. Hockey will be great. Take him to a baseball. Yes, I do want to take him to a Tampa Bay game. I want to go I'm kind of doing these things, I think, more for myself, but it's like, hey, I got to show you the American culture, right? Stuff I haven't done in a long time. So I figured let's show them some sports and show them different things like that. They don't give you a brick separator in this thing? One of the first sets that don't have a brick separator. Dobby is a free elf. Dobby's a lot smaller of a free elf than I thought he was. Picture makes him look bigger. Much bigger. Dobby, a free small elf. I think Lenny speaks 4 languages. Yeah, see, that's them Europeans always out showing us Americans with how many languages they speak. Yeah, well, we drive on the right side of the road and 2 World Cups, or not World Cups, but 2 World Wars. Woo! I mean, yeah, I can't have that kind of sense of humor, I guess, with them. Oh, I do want to be like Peter Griffin. So it says here you guys were on vacation in 1932. They'll speak English fluently. Oh, yeah. And like I said, we've already talked to them a few times on the what's up, or WhatsApp. What's that texting app? I don't know what the heck it's called. Whatever these kids these days are talking about. But we've talked to them, both of them, a few times. They really do seem really excited to be coming, which, I mean, I would be too, 17 years old, about to leave your country for America just to, to learn a little bit, go back. Talk about a culture learning experience. I'm probably one of those kids that wasn't good enough to go on. I'm sure my school would have loved to have sent me to some other country. I'm sure my parents would have loved to have sent me to some other country back then. But I don't think I would have been accepted in the any of the programs. They would have sent me back. That would have been funny. Mr. and Mrs. Grumpy, we have to return your kid because due to unseen circumstances and biting, that would be very weird. Very, very weird. No idea what I'm building now. No idea what I'm building now. But I'm grabbing all the right pieces, so that's... Oops. There we go. That's how that goes. It's the slang they get hung up on. That's what's going to be funny because I not just have a southern slang, I can do all the others because I've lived in multiple places. So it's going to be interesting to see them actually hearing like real people around here that have been here for 6, 7, 8, 9 generations that actually have the old Florida accent. So it's going to be kind of funny to see that. I mean, it's like when you go down to South Louisiana and you hear Creole for the first time, and you're just like, I'm sorry, Boomhauer, what'd you say? But I think they'll get it. How our interpreter in Afghanistan learned English is he watched a whole bunch of old American comedies. So I'm like, that's the way to do it then. Do I just... But then they're too high. You need to be... You know what? We'll just cheat and move you that way. Huh. Just like that. Take that, instructions. Wait, how do I have so many pieces left over? I have a lot of pieces left over. And you're telling me to go to bag 2? Okay. Spoil them with Buc-ee's. Well, that means I'd have to go all the way to Daytona. Or all the way up towards Georgia. And technically I can't take them out of state, so we'd have to go to Daytona. And they don't want to do touristy stuff, and Daytona's touristy. So, ha! One win for me. Ooh, look at these beautiful peach pieces. Okay. All right. So what I need 2 of these. There. But now it'll be entertaining. Probably going to lose weight because Lenny's already asking about walking to school, and that's like 10 miles one way. Not going uphill both ways, just one way. He's like, I can do it. No, you are not doing that, dude. They hit deer around here for fun. Imagine if they see a kid walking with a backpack. There goes 75 points. You know, things like that. Go back and double check your work on the missing parts. I don't need to. Because apparently they're inside stuff. Because that's how it looked. And he's got a wine cloth on the front. Which is very interesting. Boom. He's got little knobby knees. His name should have been Nobby instead of Dobby. There. Figure this is 17 minutes in, halfway into this build already. Yeah, good thing I got the second one then, because that way I can have Creature and Dobby. My phone is going off crazily. Guess we don't need you anymore, Dobby. You don't get your sock right now. Oh, this is his foot. Or his shoe. So, did he have shoes in the second movie? Or was he barefoot? Because I know he got shoes and sock and all that, but I don't. Did he have it in the second movie? That is a question. And you. How far do we go? It doesn't say. Are you just doing the Tampa show or both Tampa and Duluth? Just Tampa. Can't do Duluth. It's because the boys will be having to go to school. I'll be having to take them to school every day, and I have to have responsibilities, Mr. Claxton. So no, I won't be going to Duluth. Like I said, I think Tampa will probably be my last show for a little bit. But that's okay, because that's less stress I have to worry about doing stuff for conventions, and that means I can work on stuff, still take pictures, put on Instagram, but I can actually work behind the scenes more without worrying. And yeah, get a lot more work done. Are you just doing you're going to miss meeting the crazy cousin Maddie and dude, I know. But I've got responsibilities. So it is what it is. There were so many. It was so hot at the zoo yesterday, but there were so many cool animals. There was a couple I took pictures of, put them on Instagram. But one I think is funny is the bear. The black bear is just up in the tree. She's about a year and a half old, they said, and she's just like the wind is blowing her arm. She just. Thank you. Boom. And there's so many little pieces left. Guessing what color would that be? Guess it's peach. So I don't see any other 1x2. I wish, but no. Nope, unfortunately. It's all right. I won't miss the February show, though. I'll make sure I'm at the February show. Make sure I'm at the February show. Because I wish I could go to this, because I would make that one my last for the year. But well, Tampa, since it's the home one and it's right here. So, what other piece? Okay, one of those Technic. There's two of them. Nope, that's not it. Okay, well, we'll start with these first then. So you throw this to the side and you put this on. There. I built some Lego Mills plates recently. Nice. For your city? That's awesome. That's not it. Oh well. Nope, my screen froze for a sec. Hold on, let's see. Why is it doing that? There. Okay. I feel like I'm being guilted into. No. We did that for the Chicago one. That was enough guilt for that. No. We've got animals and we've got things that we have to take care of at home there, Mr. Claxton. Jeez. Unless you want to take care of the farm and the housework, and me and my wife will go to Duluth, no problem. Oh, you're supposed to do that times 2? Now you tell me times 2? But I can understand if you don't want to take care of these farm animals for us. But that's, that's it. We have responsibilities. Yeah, it doesn't say, oh, it says way up there, times 2. Times 2. Bought and built the Lego EV set from Sam's Club. Yeah, I like that. That was a good build. I'm glad I gave it to Katie because I know she likes That's her favorite Pokemon, so it saved room on my shelves. No, that was a good build, though. I wish they would just do a Squirtle one, or just like the original 3, but affordable and small. Affordable and small. I don't need the instructions for this part. Bam. I can build this finger, no problem. I also got some trans blue tiles for the beach. Nice. Yeah, you've been trying to collect a bunch of those, haven't you? Trying to get that city done. Get that beach area. What about the pizzeria, young man? Have you finished that yet? No one I need you. As I flip you. There. Ooh. Look at that. The instructions can I skip with just that? Is it the same? Oh, yes it is. Look at that. Oh, because this is where you can make them either creature or... Well, that doesn't tell you. So these are creatures' feet, apparently. So I can actually skip that for the next one. Well, that's... Oh, no, that's so you can switch him from... Oh, so I guess he didn't have... I'm going to make him look like Peanut from Jeff Dunham. He's going to have one shoe. There we go. Oh, I guess he can't stand up without... So in the second one, he was barefooted then. Because I thought that's what... Those are going to be... be creatures' feet, but I guess not. Is this a ×2 thing too? No. I'm still working on the Lego pizza. I feel like you're yelling at me every time I ask you about that. I'm working on it. Leave me alone. I'm doing the best I can. A good pizza takes a while. Does have some flimsy little arms, though, doesn't he? These little spaghetti arms. Oh, this one and this one. Do 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 do. Ow, ow, and ow. Well, one more. I guess he needs a thumb. Wow, what a creepy long fingers, long arms. Very opposable, though. Stay. Now you do the other arm. I knew that. Now, why can't I find the pieces, though? Miss Valkyrie, what are you working on? We haven't heard from you in a while of what your creations are. Definitely very posable figure here. Sorry, no radio. I just can't do with commercials. And since YouTube Premium wants to be all commercials all the time, or not the premium, but the non-premium, because I don't pay for it anymore. And it's commercials all the time, just a little annoying. So I'm tired of having to skip. So sorry for the quietness. But like I said, August, I won't be filming much. I'll still do Instagram stuff, but just not the filming stuff of Mondays. Not as much. Come on, last one. Oh, they'll give you extra one of those. Fine. I see how it is. Yes. Oh, very creepy. Like without his head, he's just really long arms, really thin arms. Okay, you see, this is a lot of pieces. Look, a lot of pieces. They even give you like 2 extra macaroni noodle pieces. That's a lot of extra pieces. And that's still just building. And now I'm going to number 3. That's a lot of pieces. So is this where we have to decide if we're making Creature? Because I see Creature's eyes, and I see Dobby's green eyes. So what's the main difference in... Oh, I guess it's just posability in the head shape, in the head. Really? That's the difference? Here I am thinking of doing some major stuff. Yeah, there's Creature's eyes. And there's... Dobby! Oh, that's a Teletubby. Dobby! Big hug. They're itchy and they're scratchy. They're stick together. Definitely. So if you're looking for a lot of peach colored or flesh colored pieces, get this set. It's a lot of them in there. So if you're one of those that's trying to make a life model, humanoid skin colored model, whatever you want to call it, this is definitely a good parts pack for that. Lots of peach or flesh tone. I don't remember what they call this color exactly. I think it's, I'm going to say it's peach, but that could definitely be wrong. Times 2. Times 2. Times 4 for these. Oh, there's Creature's little mouth. No, that's not that one. That's not that one. Again. Use the force. 1, 2, 3. It says I need 4. 4. 4. Nope, that's not it. Quick, go for 4. We really need some Inspector Gadget. Hello there. My class was canceled today. So was it canceled because of weather? Bad weather. Horrible reason to cancel class. You're supposed to be getting your education, sir. Boom. And then you do the other side, of course, because, you know, it's symmetrical. Say it with me, kids. Symmetrical. Man. I have no idea why class was canceled. He didn't want to ask. Oh, you didn't care about your education to ask. Tisk, tisk. No, as soon as they tell me class is canceled, I'm gone too. Ain't no way I'm sticking around. Professor's gone? Bye. That's it. Bye. Oh, of course. Let's, you know, do it by the book here. Okay. Let's do it their way. Missed a whole entire step here because I'm looking at the picture. I'm like, oh, that's the parts. That should be easy to do. But no, they want you to add some more to it. There we go. Added. Now we get the wheel wells. How was the zoo, bro? It was very hot, but very fun. Had a blast. Got to see a lot of animals. It was really cool being there before like it opened. So I got to see some of the animals that were like, I don't want to say they're people shy, but they definitely weren't out when there was a lot of people. But yeah, it was pretty cool. I think we're going to be doing it again next year because it's the zoo does every Sunday during the summer. They do a summer fun day Sunday event, so they invite a bunch of people to wrong part, different like organizations to come out and do different events for the kids, and our lug happened to get chosen for that. But why do they keep making me do that? Perfect. Okay. Do that. Flip that over. Okay. Yes. No, I did that right. But yeah, it was cool. I was going to try to feed the drafts, but the line was like probably 50 people deep, and you get like 10 minutes with the draft, and I was like, that math just doesn't work out. So I didn't get to feed a giraffe, but it's okay. I got plenty of pictures with the draffy. The rhinos, man, they could tell they were just wore out and hot. They did not want to come out of their little area, and neither did the lions. Couldn't see the lion. Like I can only see like just part of the mane of one of the lions. They're not coming out of their little den. The heat was definitely on yesterday. Hey, look, he's got a back of a head. Still looks like a spaceman in the front. So this goes here. How many people from your lug? 6 out of 80 people in my lug. But it's a lot of people are still recovering from 4th of July, getting their kids ready for school starting in August, things like that. I think somebody got sick, but I made it. It was only a 3-hour trip, so I did it, and I had fun. I had fun. We were like in the between Australia and the Africa. Oh, I lost that one. I don't think I'll ever find that one. But luckily there's an extra one in that color. Come back. Oh, found it. We were in between Australia and I believe Africa. So it was kind of cool. There we go. I'll make Dobby look good. Dobby, a crazy elf. Did you see the new haunted house set coming out? It looks very close to the monster house. Yes, but so did the 3-in-1 as well. It looks like they just made a bigger version of that. Definitely made Dobby look crazy with his eyes. Yeah, one's a frown and one's a smiley face. You can tell which one is which. So this one goes to you. Oh, so that's how it's a 2-in-1. I'm thinking like you have to actually how the 3-in-1s you have to get 2 sets to make it. whatever. No, for this one, it's just you just swap out the eyes and the mouth. That's the only thing you do. I feel cheated. I bought two. I guess I can have both at the same time, but it's wow. I thought like they were going to be different, and I guess Creature has the feet, so maybe I was wrong. Come on. Go back to giving Dobby his shoes. So maybe he did have shoes on something. I'm going to have to re-watch the second one just to watch. But yeah, very weird. Very, very weird. Ovell. So you can, it's his feet and his eyes and his mouth are the only thing you change in this whole thing. That's crazy. Saying back in the day makes me feel old, even though I'm. Yeah, Nexus, you're a youngster. You still have two good knees. You know which one your left and right one are. I can tell you which one my bad one is and which one my good one is. No good one. No, so put this one. Okay, and this, and this. So what is on with bag 4 then? Who knows? Who knows? Blame it on the rain. Back in my day, a phone call only cost a quarter. Well, Grandma, you had to pay for your calls? And there. Boom. Keeping up with the times 2 part. Okay. Times 2. Times 2. Oh, you're not the right one. I need you. And you. And you. I need you, you. I need you. Okay. So where did they go? There. And there. Uh-huh. Okay. See, so bag 4 is just Dobby's bookcase or book, because that's Dobby. You want to see Creature? Change his eyes. But again, look, what? I didn't miss any of these. There's no way. This is a lot of spare parts. I didn't. This didn't even show up. Either did this. What the? There's more spare parts than there actually is pieces. What more could Dobby have? Oh, that's the other thing I did this weekend. That's why I'm sore too. Is I dismantled. If you guys remember the old Winston and Chester's house, the very first one, that was going to be originally the Lego Studio kind of thing. Well, I tore down that building this weekend. Completely tore it down. Got it down to the foundation, the cement foundation. And I'm going to be getting one of those prefabbed buildings with insulated walls, electric box hooked up, things like that. And then I can have power ran to it from the big power box and have a bigger Lego studio. We're talking 20 by 28 right now, or 22 by 28 right now. So that's how big that is, and that's big. So yeah. I'm excited. So right now my yard looks really clean because that old disgusting building is no longer with us. And that's good. So yeah. So Manatee, next time you're up here, you'll have to check it out. Check it out now. Funk Soul Brother, right about now. The Funk Soul Brother. Because I'm going to try to have it done. I see how that is, but so that's okay. So it's just going to go there. We're just going to go with that. All right. And yeah. So don't know when I'll fully have it done and put up, but at least I have it. Well, no, it's not going to be no pieces wasted. I've got a whole big tub down here, one of them big black tubs, big one, just pieces. One day I will eventually go through and organize it. Or I wait until I get my new studio. Because that's what I'll probably do. Then I can really organize everything. So at least Dobby are getting a freaking book. But I'm excited. Getting some work and stuff done around the property. Wearing my little self out. Lots of changes have happened. Actually, since the last time Manatee was here. Lots of changes. Changes. Tom Riddle's diary. Got it. Now what? You open it up, and I guess this is the sock. Oh, look at that. It's a printed cloth sock that apparently you fold up. It's kind of mean. It's not folded up. Let's just close. There. So it's a cloth sock. So he does get a real sock. Now what am I building? Starbuster thingy. Tell everyone about the Party in the USA party for the boys. I think we should just video it and just put it out there for more embarrassing items to do. But yes, our daughter hates that song, but you know, we may wish it upon those boys to play it really loud. I'm gonna have to figure out ways to wake them up. Like I used to wake up the kids with water and loud music. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's 4. So I used to torture them to get them up for school. This will be entertaining as well. But did it. I don't know why you missed one, but then you toss that to the side. Of course. Why are we building anything? And now I need you. And you. And you. Oh, I gotta do that twice? Oh no, just that twice. I was like, God, I don't feel like doing you twice. And you. What are you doing? Is this his back scratcher or something? Okay, so you toss that to the side too. What's up with this piece? What am I supposed to do with this piece? Is this extra pieces for the sock? I bet it is. Bet it is. And if not, I'm making it. No, I bet it won't close. Oh, close the bag. Okay, now I gotta do what with these? What am I making for you? Is this a lamp? I'm making a lamp. When did he have a lamp? I thought he only got a sock. Maybe I should read the book. I think I should read the book. Okay, so then this goes on. Then this goes on. Then the so that's just on there. And this piece. So he gets all these accessories. All these accessories. What is this for? Oh, geez. More accessories. This figure has more accessories than most buildable figures we've had. You gotta put that in first. That makes a little sense. Okay. And then you put that on. How I say. Oh, because I put that in backwards. Well, that would help. There we go. Now that should fit up there. It's this. Give me the. Okay. He sure has a lot of stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Okay. Got it. What is this? Pizza? Oh, it's the medallion the creature took in the movie. That's right. The Horcrux. Let's see. Yes, the Horcrux. Would any of you do that? If you could live forever, would you murder someone just so you can have a Horcrux so that you can never die? Do you have what it takes? I'd say no. Bam. Okay, so 6 items he has. 6 items, and every one of them go in his hand. Every one of them go in his hand. And that's the only thing you do to change them from creature to monster is 2 eyes, 1 mouth. I thought it was like different material for the back. I thought different things like that. I didn't realize it was going to be that simple. So I'm not going to build this one. I'm probably going to trade it in for store credit because that's kind of a waste to have 2 of the exact same elf and all you do is change your eyes and the ear placement. That's it. So that's Dobby. That's creature. Oh, and that's creature. That's all you do. I thought it was like a whole different rag thing he was wearing. I thought it was a whole bunch of different stuff. So you end up building creatures items, which is the medallion and a fork, and the lamp for some reason, and the skeleton, the book with sock, and this burst of stars, I guess this is magic, is all for Dobby. So yeah. This says 1 to 2 builders. I don't see a second builder being able to build this because you have to open up each bag, and the only thing you change is the eyes and the mouth. Well, that's a bummer. Tell everyone, all right, did that. That's a bummer. I thought it was going to be 2 different kind of builds, like 2 different elves, 2 in 1. You can have all those extra pieces to do something with. I mean, this is, and then you don't even use this other bar. They give you like 3 of these big Technic bars. So I don't know if you can see it, but all of this is spare parts that were not used at all. 2 more that were not used at all. And then you have his feet that are just like next to him. So if you do build another one of these, you're going to have 2 more feet. You're going to have 4 feet total, not even connected. I feel I've been ripped because there's nothing different in the second book. Like looking at him in the second book, yeah, you turn the legs, you use the macaroni ones to make it so he bends more forward. That's the only difference. Hands and arms are the same. And then you can decide if he has shoes or feet. So then again, you're going to have feet just next to him with nobody standing on him. That's wrong. That's wrong on so many levels. Well, on that discredited, horrible news of an item, guess we're gonna cut this short. So it's only gonna be an hour long. I'm sorry, guys. I really did. I thought I should have done a research before I bought, but hey, that's my thing. But I will keep you guys updated on Instagram and things like that. Did you get that at the zoo? No, I did not. They didn't have Lego at the zoo, unfortunately. Good to see you, Flounder. But I will let you all know when I will be doing another stream. Next couple Mondays are going to be busy, like I said, and then the convention. But other than that, you guys stay grumpy. I shall see you next time. And yeah, ciao, ciao.